Hello everyone. Today is the day to have our second annual crawfish boil. And boy am I excited. I love seafood. I love throwing everything in that big pot and just letting her all cook together and then throwing it on a table and just making a mess out of it. But just coming down here to the boathouse right now to get some things we need, and got to run up to the cabin and grab the table and some chairs and whatnot, and yeah, just make sure the pot's clean and ready to go. But I think I'm gonna run over to the store and exchange a propane tank real quick just to make sure, just to be certain that we don't run out. But we've got the crawfish boil, a bunch of clams, burgers and dogs, and people are bringing a bunch of sides, so should be fun. This is just a little packet. Get some steaks for that.
Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, what?
Sorry.
Somebody got tired out last night. Just getting things cleaned up. Yes. Good morning, everybody. A little after 5:30 now. Got the scaffolding and all the tools loaded up, headed back north for another work week. Didn't get excuse me, didn't get a whole lot done on that woodshed yesterday. I got it all framed and everything, but just got to put the purlins on and the metal, but that shouldn't take too long. Then just got to fill it full of wood. But I ran out of time. I had to go get my son and stuff, and had him last night. That was a fun time. So just headed back up north to the work camper now. I gotta work today and tomorrow and the next day, and then we're coming home. I've got some things at home to do in the end of the week, but yeah, hoping to get a bunch done within the next week or two, because here in about 3 weeks, believe it or not, we're gonna be duck hunting. So I'm excited for that. I got a bunch of stuff to get done before that, as far as packing things up, making sure decoys are all good, and trying to figure out a boat situation. Last year I just used the canoe, but I'd like to get the blind done over the boat so I can take that out places and whatnot. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Not enough time in the day or the year or whatever. But yeah, heading north now. We'll see you when we get there. Well, we're gaining on her. It's a little bit of a process being one person, but we're getting them up there anyway. They're fitting nice, so that's good. That always makes me happy. But that scaffolding's a lifesaver for sure. Makes it a lot easier and a lot safer. But my wrist is bothering me bad today. I don't know why. Probably the beginning of carpal tunnel or some crazy thing like that. One of those things carpenters are blessed with, but carrying on. Now, you guys just seen me up there marking those rafter tails and cutting them off. I wanted to show you this little jig here that I actually learned from the great Larry Hahn. All it is just this angle cut here on your 2x4 is the same pitch as your roof. And then you just put a piece of whatever you've got laying around on this side. When the rafter is up there like that, you can go down through and just lay it on your rafter, mark that, and you've got a perfectly plumb cut all the way down through. Now obviously before you do that, you've got to measure off your building out, whatever your overhang is going to be on each end, snap a line, and then you just line this corner up. You can see all my pencil marks. Line that corner up with that chalk line. And then when you're all said and done, you've got a straight line of rafter tails all down through the side of your building. Now I got you here up in the loft with me, and we're gonna put in the boards for the overhang supports here. There's a few different ways to do this, but the way that I found easiest is to either pre-build the overhang and then put it up there and fasten it that way, or just take some 2x4s, which you usually have some laying around, and whatever the measurement is from here out to wherever your overhang is going to end up, you just cut them. You notch every 2 foot for your 2 foot layouts, and just stick them in there, and I'll show you when I put some in here. Biggest thing is when you do it this way is that, I don't know if you can see that, but if you overcut this cut a little bit, it's not terrible. Obviously you don't want to do it more than you have to, but it's not terrible. You don't want to overcut this cut because it takes away from the strength of the rafter and the inspector doesn't like it. That's actually a pencil mark there. The saw was set for 1.5 inches. But yeah, I'll put you back on the tripod and show you how I put those in. So, yeah, I'll just do it like this so you can see a little better. Stick it in there.
When you call your dentist, does it take months or years to get an appointment? If so, it's time to make the switch to Long-Call Dentistry. Now accepting new patients.
Nail through. May have to drive it back in a little bit.
Humane Society presents the Pet of the Week.
Then,
Available for adoption is Ricky.
You want to make sure your rafter is in the right layout spot, which is right there. 2-foot center.
No children or
Nail that.
Find out more about this pet and others available for adoption by contacting
Check your overhang.
Humane Society.
That's good.
715-376-80.
That sturdies it up a lot, and then your overhang's not just hanging out there, it's actually supported.
Moving Lewis County forward.
There's those installed. Then your fascia board just runs up alongside them, it fastens into there. Work good. Now those look like some delicious pork steaks. Bought down at the local market. Can't wait. Good morning, everybody. A little bit after 7 now. Just getting things packed up and cleaned up. Gotta head home today. But gonna do a little work. Get things cleaned up, do a little work, and then we'll get out of here. But start the journey home. 3-hour trip is always fun.